Welcome to another episode of Face the Bully, where I like to talk about dogs, preferably your dog and mine. And as of right now, the internet is something else, because the internet can keep things alive. You know what I mean? Can keep things alive, And this XL bully controversy, excuse me, I had to belch. Excuse me. This XL bully controversy, though, it's really, probably not taking the world by surprise. It's probably not. Because, everybody knew it was a problem with the dogs, not all of the dogs. And you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's doing journalism, and they not checking into the facts. Putting out a bunch of stuff, basically like mediocre stuff on the bully, on the XL bully. But at the same time, it's not much mediocre news that you could put out on the XL bully, because there's more. Well, there's people that have been attacked, but there's more dogs than the XL bully that have been attacking these people. There's more dogs than the XL bully. The thing about the XL bully is it's an enormous dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a big old dog, and a lot of people got them, but don't know how to control them. And then some people have been attacked by these dogs and killed. But the journalism, that a lot of people is putting out, some of it might be fake news. You just don't want to throw the XL under the bus, it's already been said that it's not even in the bully breed. It's already been said to that it's not even in the bully breed. But, 10, 15 years the dog's been around. You know what I mean? It does have mastiff in it. You can't exclude the background of the dog. Not to throw him under the bus, but you can't exclude the background of the dog. So the fake journalism that's going around on the internet and people that's really not doing their homework, those could be some of the people that just don't like the dog. Me, myself, personally, I like the dog. I like the dog. I don't like to see people get bit. I don't even want to see you get bit by a Chihuahua. And if there's a heavy just like explosion and outburst of people getting bit by Chihuahuas, let's ban them dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the XL get banned. I don't. But, when dogs are put in a position that these dogs are put in, hey, bro, what can you do? If it was your kid or your husband or your wife that got mauled, what can you do? Yeah, it's a lot of fake journalism going around. But then, you could go look at the hospitals too. And, some of these kids have been bit. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple dog channels on YouTube about people who don't even like dogs. And all they do is slander dogs on their channel. All they do is smear them. You know what I'm saying? And it's been said that everyone needs to keep a chain and a leash on your dogs, especially if they have the bull breed and they kind of aggressive. You can only, say things so many times before, when the stuff start happening, you just gonna have to back up now. You know what I'm saying? Because now the boo-boo done hit the fan, like I said before. And you know what I mean? When you got people in high positions ready to ban a dog, shit, you see what most of the ABKC did there. Boy, that man he threw that dog under the bus. You know what I'm saying? That man said, this dog ain't a part of us. He didn't want no problems with what was coming. And you know what? I don't kind of like blame Dave You know what I'm saying? Because Dave didn't tell a lot of people to breed the dogs the way they're breeding them. He never said that. You know, and you know, when you do something wrong, you can't just blame somebody else. Oh, Dave did it. Dave didn't do it. Dave been breeding bullies. He been breeding bullies. He ain't even over there breeding XLs. So, you know what I mean? A lot of people who will get mad at Dave, because I'm not going to take up for Dave, and I'm not going to get mad at Dave for what you bred. You can't get mad at the next person for what you bred, man. You can't get mad at the next person for what you bred. Remember the sauce? Y'all putting stuff all off in your sauce? Well, sometimes your sauce get lost. It get lost in a bunch of bull crap. You know what I mean? And you know, you can't blame the ABKC for some of y'all dogs when the ABKC, they wasn't even present when you was breeding your dog. The ABKC wasn't. It wasn't even present when you was breeding your dog, man. So you can't just lock down on Dave. Now when it comes to, you know, people who like the XL breed, be more responsible. You know this dog is a big old dog. You know, you should always have a muzzle on that dog. All the time you should have a muzzle on him when you take him out. He's big. They say it's 100,000 of those dogs in that country. That means everybody got one. I mean, they like the breed. You know what I mean? You got people in the UK that say we don't like them. Then you got people in the UK that say we do like them. You're going to have people over here in the United States say they don't like American bullies. Then you're going to have people over here that say we do like them. So you're going to have both sides. But it's just which side is screaming the loudest. We can't just simply attack the XL. But, you know, there's no saving a dog that didn't kill somebody. There is no saving a dog that killed somebody. Any dog that's killed need to be put down. The whole breed of it need to be put down if you ask me. But like I said, you just can't attack the XL. You know, some people are irresponsible owners. They take dogs where they don't need to be. And things happen. You don't supposed to even take dogs where other dogs are. If you know you got an XL, you should take your dog to the fishing creek and let him go. Take him to a big old beach or somewhere there ain't nobody at and let him go. Take him on some farmland and let him go. You can't let that big old dog go where there's people at, because I'm telling you, these types of things will happen. So now we at the point of where should we ban the XL bully? You know what? I hope they don't mess with the bully, but you know what? I will not take up for a dog that bit somebody and killed him. Now, the whole breed did not take and kill somebody, but you gotta analyze the whole breed. You gotta look at the whole breed, and you gotta say to yourself, do we do training on these dogs before we send them to people's houses? People aggression is one thing that you should always do with an XL. People aggression and, you know, dog food aggression, and animal aggression. You should always do that with an XL. If you don't know what type of ticking time bomb you send it to somebody's house. You have no way of knowing. And let me tell you something. All the sorries in the world won't bring back a deceased person. All the sorries in the world will not bring back a deceased person. The dog community needs to wake up, step up, and understand that you cannot have certain dogs off a chain. You got to have certain gates around your house. You got to have, these dogs need to be contained. And that's just it. From the UK to the US, they need to be contained. Not to say you can't have them, because we need them. They're big dogs. You know what I'm saying? We need them on our land to run away coyotes. We need them on our land to run away wild wolves. Some of us, like I've said before, actually happen to live in the hills where these types of things come by. Where you got deer that'll come by and eat all your garden up. And you need some something out there to deter these deers from coming up here eating your garden, because some of these deers will challenge your dog. And if he hits your dog in the top of his head with his front feet, he gonna beat your dog down. He gonna murder your dog. You know what I mean? But these dogs are useful. The Dogo Argentino is useful. It's a useful dog. They're big dogs. They need to be put on somebody's land to keep things away from them. The Mastiff is useful. The Siberian Husky is useful. These dogs have jobs, and they do their jobs well. And you know what? These dogs also have temperament problems, because a lot of these dogs, even the breeders will tell you, they are inbred dogs. They are inbred dogs, and when you get an inbred dog, yes, the dog will have a little bit of temperament problem. Like I said before, if you bred this dog and you knew this dog was an inbred dog, why'd you sell it? Why'd you sell it? Why'd you sell it when you knew this dog had a temperament problem? Why'd you sell it? Why you sell that dog, man? You know, and then you want to look at other people and say, well, this happened and that happened. Hey, man, you sold that dog. You should have never sold that dog. Why you sell that dog? You can't be selling wild dogs. That's just all it is to it. You know what I mean? You cannot be selling wild dogs. And whoever has been busted for it, you know what, man? Your time is coming. We didn't ask before. And now, you know what I'm saying, it's getting to the fan. It's really hitting the fan. So, you know, I hope they don't ban the dog completely, because there are still people that love the XL Bully. There's tons of people that love the XL Bully. But then you got people like out here in the streets that done lost loved ones, man. That done lost loved ones due to this dog. And you have, in some kind of way, you have to be, you know, saddened by that. That has to touch you. You got to show emotion to that, man. That got to touch you. You know, and that's all I'm saying is now the boo-boo didn't hit the fan. And when it comes to the XL Bully world, I hope that y'all really, really understand that you have to get this together. Not only the XL Bully, let me tell you something. We cannot be saying this about the XL Bully. It needs to be about every single bully and every single American Pit Bull Terrier and every single Staffordshire Terrier, every single bull breed dog. We keep saying this over and over again. Chain it up, man. Lock him up. Put him somewhere where he can't get at people. And when you start understanding that that's what you have to do, hey, this gonna be a dog breed that's gonna be unstoppable. It's gonna be untouchable. Ain't nobody gonna be able to touch the American Bully. So everybody just start doing right, man. Living right, eating right, praying right, and just doing right by the dogs, man. Living a good life. I hope everybody out there is having a blessed day. You know, if you up in here, man, you done passed through here, messing with Face the Bully. Hey, hit that like for me, man. I would appreciate it if you hit that like button for me. I know I'm riding around in the middle of the nighttime right now. Not the middle of the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It's only like probably like 7, 8 o'clock right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just out here, you know, enjoying life right now, riding, hitting a couple corners, man, and love to talk to the community about dogs. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep these dogs chained up. We're gonna get these dogs right. You know, because sometimes other people just don't understand what, damn, I can't even see, but other people, sorry, we can't see right now, but other people don't understand what we be really going through. You know, some of the things that we be going through with these dogs is hard. You know what I'm saying? Trying to contain a dog that's high keep. You know, that got a whole lot of things. Hold on, just 1 minute. Doing right is easy by the dogs. It's not a hard thing to do. We gonna get it together, man. Face the Bully is gonna help people get it together. This is a channel that's, you know what I mean, to me, myself, personally, it's like predicated on trying to get everybody to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Because at once a point in time, you know what I'm saying, I used to be out here doing stupid stuff with dogs, you know what I'm saying? At once a point in time, I was a hard head too. You know what I mean? But one thing about these dogs is if you find out that you love them and you serious about loving a dog, then you're going to change your attitude and your demeanor when it comes towards raising these dogs. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be passionate for what you do. You know what I'm saying? See, this thing that we do right now is called passion. This is passion. It's like committing a crime when that crime is called crime of passion. This is passion right here, man. You know what I mean? So when we talk about dogs, we talk about them because we love a dog. And we want you to do the same thing. If you want to be out here breeding dogs, what you breeding these dogs for if you don't love them? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that people in the XL bully world don't love their dogs. But we, you know, as an inbred dog, we don't know what that dog gonna do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't know what dogs gonna do when they not even inbred. You just can't trust a dog all the time. Even as a dog owner, I'm going to tell you that. You can't even trust a dog all the time. You know what I'm saying? They have the ability to flash at moments' notice. And they will. See, you got to take that into consideration that they will flash at moments' notice sometime. You could pull a dog's ear and he'll get mad. You could pull his tail and he'll get mad. And man, you know, if you never ever tried to put your hand down there while he was eating, you could take his food and he'd get mad. You could go to his water bowl and he'd get mad. Some dogs just don't like other animals, period. So I don't know why you keep bringing your animals around. I would never take my animal around a bull breed dog. I would never take my animal around a bull breed dog. You want to know why? That dog, you know, the pit bull was made to fight. Some of these dogs you got to do history on. The pit bull was made to fight. The Staffordshire was, it is a pit bull basically. But they didn't want him to be called pit bull because they needed the dog to go in the show ring. They needed the dog to go in the show ring. So they took the puppies that were nicer. They bred them to be nice. They raised them to be show dogs. That's passion. That's not somebody trying to sell a dog. That's not somebody looking for a new color. That's passion. It got to come down time to the passion part, man. You got to be held responsible for the dogs that you breed. You should not be breeding dogs that's going to kill somebody. You shouldn't even be breeding dogs that's going to play tug of war unless they pit bulls. You should not be breeding a dog to mimic or imitate a pit bull. Just go get you a pit bull. Most people that got pit bulls do not walk them. All in the public, walking your dog. Got your dog in the front yard while the mailman coming by. Got your dog in the front yard when the man come dump your garbage. Now your dog going crazy. And then some of y'all dogs run up and down the fence chasing little kids while they outside riding their bikes and playing with their basketball. Your dog out there acting crazy. You think that's cool right there. You probably think that's cool. That's stupid. That's just stupid. I don't even like to see no dog barking at no kid. You don't want that dog barking at no kid. You stop him immediately when he start barking at a kid. You don't have that dog out there running up and down the gate trying to eat up the mailman. Now you got to go pick your mail up at the post office. A lot of things you put a hold on it immediately. You stop it immediately. You don't just let that carry on. Bright Eyes is, like I said, she looked like she could be a little aggressive. So I'm trying to calm her down by training her. I take away a lot of her playtime. She don't get a lot of playtime. She has to pay attention to me. I want her to pay a little bit more attention to me, to start understanding that we are her family. We are the ones you pay attention to. When it's time to play, you play with us. Bright Eyes want to play with everybody. She want to bite up everything. And, you know, when it comes to a dog, she will not stop playing with that dog. She will not. She'll follow him around the whole yard, playing with him. And when the dog lay down, she'll lay down. And if the dog get up, she'll get back up. This is a terrier, man. Okay? If you ain't ready to own a terrier, don't own one. This is a terrier, man. Even sometimes as puppies, they be a little bit animal aggressive. Even sometimes as a puppy, y'all, it's a terrier. Sometimes if you don't know your breeds and you don't know what you getting, don't get the dog. Face the bully. Don't get the dog. Don't get the dog, man. Now y'all sitting out here, you know, and you don't know what's going to happen to the XL. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen to the XL. I'm one of the people that probably would have never owned one, but I never hated the dog. I never hated that dog. I don't hate no dogs. I don't hate no dogs. You know. I've probably seen a couple dogs I didn't like because, you know, their temperament was just something I couldn't get along with. Some dogs are, like I said, man, I tend not to like a stupid dog. Like, he just can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like all dogs, man. I play with the little furry dogs, little neighborhood street dogs. I play with them. I like dogs, man. I hope y'all like dogs. You get on here and you show so many dogs in your backyard, but you can't love all them dogs the same. 7 dogs is cool. You got 7 dogs, you could probably handle 7 dogs and love them all the same. 20 dogs, I don't see you loving them all the same. You know, like I say, man, I just only be talking about dogs, you know, in an educational way, in a way to where we as people, we as friends, you know what I'm saying, can share information with each other, man, and show each other how to teach each other how to handle a dog, how to own a dog. A lot of people got dogs and they got beautiful dogs, but they don't know how to handle them. They don't know nothing about that dog. So we, you know what I'm saying, that do, all of us need to help teach each other. Help show each other the way. And don't knock the next person because he created a dog such as the XL and it went and bit somebody. There's been other breeds that have killed people, y'all. There really have been, man. You know, that I'm not going to justify no death in no type of way. I'm not. I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know if it was look, I'm not justifying no death. I'm just asking y'all kindly over and over again, protect the dogs, protect yourself, protect your neighbor. Learn about the bully before you start jumping in the game wanting to breed dogs for money, man. It could go south on you real quick. It could go bad on you real quick, man, because you don't know what you're doing. You might be creating an evil dog. And then you get his dog to somebody when it's a real cute puppy. But later on in life, it turned into an evil dog and it eat people up. And then the next thing you know, we got our whole breed being attacked. You know, it don't matter to people with like 3 or 4 dogs, but it does matter to people with 15, 20 dogs, a yard full of them. We got to act like, you know what I'm saying, we're them. We got to act like we really, you know, like we really care. You know what I'm saying, about this bully breed. Helping each other. Helping each other to do right. And stop telling everybody that some of the wrong things is cool. Help us all to do right. I know this was kind of like a long little rant right here, but, you know, when it comes to these dogs, man, sometimes it can't be quick. This ain't a game for everybody. Understand this right here. This ain't a game for everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Everybody that got dogs out there. I love all y'all. I love all y'all dogs, man. God bless all y'all. Every single one of y'all, man. You know, we're not attacking the XL. Just keeping it real on my part on Face the Bully. You don't see me in the car with nobody. I'm not trying to entertain nobody. I'm only telling the truth, man. Let's protect the dogs and keep it real. And stay tuned in right here. Hit them like buttons for me, y'all. Right here, man. On Face the Bully.